Well, I decided that we were going to try climbing this little rock dam here, and I didn't figure there's any chance we'd get stuck, but we got stuck. So there's actually a little water in the floorboard. Trying to back out, I shot a little mud on the vehicle. I'm standing up here, guide's standing up here. We're hoping this guy in this truck shows up pretty quick, or we passed a couple Jeeps on this road. Yeah, we've already got the rope and the shackle and everything hooked to the back, so we're ready to go when somebody comes by. We're out. This very, very, very nice guy right here pulled us out. You see we're out, so we're good to go. Thanks again. You're a star. Wow, that was such a blessing. Okay, so we made it. We were only about 10 minutes from Carmel when we got stuck. So we made it to this chevron here. Here's the machine. Obviously, we've rinsed off the windshield, got a little gas. My windshield wiper's not working, so I'm going to have to get that looked at. But obviously got a little mud, had no intention of getting mud. The whole concept and thought of mudding and all that is not appealing to me at all. But, you know, it's an adventure, and we're having a good time, so it's been a lot of fun. Anyway, we're gonna head on to Coral Sand Dunes. So, all right, we've gotten into a little bit more mud again. Didn't get stuck, thankfully. We are still on the Barracks trail, but we came to this overlook here in this canyon, ravine, whatever you want to call it, and I thought that was pretty cool. So, wow. Look at that in the distance. I wish, again, the camera never does justice to what we're seeing, but this is the Grand Canyon's great-great-grandson or something like that. Not nearly as Grand Canyon, but pretty cool. Okay, we're still muddy, but we're at the back entrance of the Coral Sand Dunes State Park, and just magnificent view. There are those are pine trees right in the middle of these sand dunes. So this is just a insanely beautiful place, and we're gonna ride here for a minute. We're running low on time and need to get this thing back and get it cleaned up and all that. So anyway, we're going to be here just for a little while and then head on down the road. Okay, so I was planning on doing a synopsis video on the ride yesterday evening when we got back, but I was tired and the machine was muddy. In fact, it was dramatically more muddy than what I showed you. It's because we continue to ride in muddy areas, and it really got on there thick. Fortunately, the guys that I rode with, this ATV Rentals of Utah, that this is their building and their storage yard for trailers, were willing to clean it for me, and so I actually saw it in their shop. They didn't want me to video inside the shop, but I'll video it after it's cleaned up or whatever. But I wanted to show you, I meant to update you on this part of the trip. So there's my trailer, and you may notice that it is missing some wheels and tires, and I wish I had videoed it beforehand, but it turns out that apparently, at least per the guy that's doing this work for me, the tires that they put on most trailers these days, and again, this was a high-end trailer, are made in China and are bad about coming apart. And so this back tire, I was unloading the side-by-side here at this facility a couple of days ago when I got here. And this is the side, you know, that you can lift the door up and take the wheel well off. And I looked down at the tire that was here, and it was kind of bulged on top. And I thought, well, that looks funny. I wonder what's going on. And so I came over here to look at this side. And when I looked at the back tire that was right here, the entire strip of tread that wide was gone all the way around the tire. And again, these things are 110-pound PSI tires, and they had 100 pounds in them. And I got here right after I had gone through that 8,000 foot pass with the snow on the sides that I videoed and whatnot, you know, and I have no idea when the tread came off, and the tread was getting ready to come off the other side. Fortunately, St. George, as you can see from these trailers here, but it is the RV and trailer capital of the world. That's obviously an overstatement, but there are people here because people like to come here for vacations and whatnot. There are RVs and trailers everywhere and storage places. Well, they have mobile techs in this area, several of them. And so I found this guy online, and he took a look at my camera. I don't remember if I mentioned that my camera had gone out. So you can see, here's the plug for the inside camera, and he cut this plug off to see if he could fix it. Couldn't get the spare part, so I'm going to probably have to do that when I get back home. But anyway, so I'm here basically wasting today, and not wasting it. I'm waiting on this trailer to get fixed. He's going to fix a couple other things on here that were real minor while it's here. And I'm getting my ATV, the UTV, cleaned and serviced. The service interval is every 100 hours, but these guys, the rental people, said they like servicing them after a 25-hour break-in, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna just have them do it and check all the nuts and bolts and whatnot and make sure they're tight, because I've already had a couple of nuts come off on the UTV, so just from the rattling and whatnot. And so I wanted to get that done, and I was waiting on this trailer anyway, so I might as well kill two birds with one stone. So anyhow, got the tires on my trailer. They are made in the United States rather than in China. They are Goodyear G614 RST tires. They are G rated. I'm looking for where it says that they're G rated, but they are a G rated tire. There it is. Load range G. So that is in theory the gold standard when it comes to trailer tires, and so thankfully I now have the best tires. By the way, and this was interesting, though, these are the exact same size as the old tires that I took off, but here's my spare, and the spare that was in here barely fit. I mean, it rubbed on all four sides, and if you look there, there's a gap, there's a gap. So those, even the spare that had never been on the road, the guy that changed them said it was defective. And so don't buy Chinese tires, get Goodyears, American made. Go America. This will be the end for, even though it's the next day, this is the end of day 3, I guess we'll call it, of the side-by-side. And I think that's going to be it. I'm going to head home over the next few days, and so this will be the end of that, and I'll be doing some other video of the side-by-side. I am planning on, back to the Grenadier, I am planning on doing a long trip this summer with the Grenadier, so we'll hopefully be posting that too. See you later. Woo! We don't need no stinking road. That was fun.